Eric Glaser with Midnight Express Powerboats. The new Mercury 400R from Mercury Racing has been just awesome for us. Allows us to push all of our boats faster, from twins on our 34 all the way to quints on our 43 like we have here. And soon we've got slated to do 6 on our new 60-footer. We've always run our quad setups or triple setups with the 300s before, and now with the new 400 from Mercury Racing, it really allows us to just push the limits and get some performance that we've never had before. So far we've done multiple quint or 5-engine 400R 43 footers, and it really allows us to push the boat much faster to that 85 to 90 mile an hour range. It also allows us to really give a lot of acceleration, which really makes people excited. When you hit that throttle, people just go, wow, you feel the acceleration. It's awesome. Another neat feature that the customer doesn't understand as much is the 400 is available with, as an option, the Sportmaster gear case. And when you're going that 80 plus, it's really important to get the motor lifted up higher and have that special gear case that cuts through the water better. One of the aspects of the new 400R that the Midnight Express customers love is that it comes with the 3-year warranty now and an additional 2 years that you can buy, so it gives you a total of 5 years of warranty on the motor to go boldly and push those throttles and not have to worry about anything breaking down to the Bahamas, to the Keys, and know you're going to get there.
I'm John Tomlinson. Me and my partner Mike Thomas own TNT Custom Rigging. We started in 1984, and here it's 2017, we're still growing strong. I've been racing for many years now, and with all the experience and knowledge we've got from racing products to figuring out what makes things live and how things fail, we've been able to apply that with everything that Mercury does with the products they're putting out today. And through that racing experience, we know what works in these pleasure boats. We know what gives them good reliability, and Mercury's done that with all their engine packages. When Mercury Racing released the QC4 engine, I remember the first boat I ran with 1350s, I knew they had something that was going to be second to no other. I mean, just the drivability to dock them and shift them. And then when you put a boat on a plane and squeeze the throttles, they accelerate like they got more power than they say they have. When Mercury Racing came out with the QC4, being able to run standard pump gas in 1100 89 octane or with the 1350 91 octane or better made it so easy for everybody to be able to get the fuel that's needed to run the engines, but yet make power like other engines that required race fuel. When we do have the poker runs, Florida Powerboat Club puts on poker runs. When those do come to town, a lot of people come to town to go on these poker runs. We're preparing the boats, making sure they're ready, spare parts on board, things like that. With the Mercury power at Mercury Racing, we haven't been so much concerned about that. I've seen my customers go poker run after poker run, and we're doing oil changes, if that. With all of Mercury Racing's products, we can tell the customer, go to the Bahamas, go fishing all day, go up north for a poker run, go to Key West, participate in all the runs that our Florida Powerboat Club puts on at the boat show, Key West run, those are always the biggest ones of the year. But they can go there, they can go boldly, they can put the throttles down, they can hold them down, as long as they keep them safe, and have a great time in the boats.
I'm Skip Raver, the owner of Cigarette Racing, and it's good talking to you today, Stu, about Mercury Power, because as you know, since the day I bought the company, the only power we put in our boats is Mercury Power. Their warranty program is amazing. Their customer service is amazing. They're there to stand by what the customer needs. They cover the entire gamut, from the beginning boater for a cigarette boat at least, all the way up to 1550s. The big power, which a lot of people want to have for the bragging rights, you couldn't have it before. You couldn't have it with, you had to worry about fuel, you had to worry about getting parts. When I started owning Cigarette, I mean, a Dream is a 100-mile-an-hour boat. I mean, there's nothing that doesn't go over 100 miles an hour right now. Mercury Racing has provided that dream for everybody. The upcoming Miami Boat Show, most all our boats are going to have 400s on it. That kind of says it all, doesn't it? I mean, the 400 engine has been reliable, it's been powerful, and when you see 5 400 motors on the Huntress, that makes a statement. It makes a statement because they're all over the world because of the reliability and being able to get parts. It's the best of the best. The cigarette trademark is known all over the world, okay? And our trademark is a big part of our company. Our trademark is better with Mercury Racing product on it. We have people all the time going to the Bahamas, they're going to the islands, they're going to the Azumas. They're not worried about coming back. It's go boldly.
Well, we've got some really exciting products from Mercury Racing to show off today. What I'm standing next to right now is our flagship engine. It is a 1,550 horsepower, 9-liter V8. We call it our QC4 platform, which is quad cam 4-valve engine. And this particular engine was introduced last year, and it's a dual cal engine. And that's really a cool thing. As a dual cal engine, it operates as a 1550 on 112 octane race fuel. And with the change of a key fob at the dash, you can turn this thing into a 1350 that'll run all day long on 91 octane pumped gas. So you can go get your speed run in the morning and get the number, and then when you want to go out with your buddies and cruise around for the rest of the day, you can still go well over 100 miles an hour. You put the other switch in, you put the 91 octane in, and you cruise away. The other engine we have on the truck today is our 400R Outboard. And the 400R is based off of the L6 or the inline 6-cylinder Verado platform, which is a well-proven platform for Mercury Marine going way back to 2004. It's the world's only production supercharged outboard. And the 400 version is very special. It contains a special high-performance racing calibration in it that turns the engine up to 7,000 RPM at full throttle. So you can really run a nice high-pitch, efficient range of propellers on the performance boats that it goes on. And you're going to see tons of these things. Most of the time there's 3 or 4 of them across the back of a performance center console, sometimes even 5. And the other market that's really heating up with these things is the outboard cat market. So there's all kinds of 32, 34-foot cats out there that are starting to run 400Rs, either in twins or there's even one with a triple right now.
My name is Scott Reichow, Mercury Racing Propellers. I got an incredible job. It's a great gig. I come up with new designs as far as, there's so many different applications out there, especially with our new 400R. I mean, that's how we developed the Max 5. It's specifically for the 400R. And some of those boats, like with a Nortec, a 39 Nortec, with a quad set of our 400Rs, the old 4-blade Bravo 1 just wasn't enough prop. I introduced the Max 5, and that was able to get the boat up to 101 mile an hour. Well, what's cool with our 400R, you've got 2 choices of gear case. You got the standard HD gear case or the Sportmaster gear case. When you run the Sportmaster, typically the engines are raised up. So we had them on transom brackets in order to take advantage of the gear case design. Once you start raising the engine, you start to lose propeller grip. We call it slip. So how do you reduce the amount of slip? You add another blade.
We like the Mercury just because of the reliability and the functionality of them. There are a couple of different good features for us as well. I love the warranty. The coverage and the warranties are insane. If you rig the boat with all Mercury product, if you're rigging it with Mercury gauges, all the way down to Mercury trim tabs, all of that's covered under your warranty, which can be extended. Our support is phenomenal. We work hand in hand with Mercury. As I was explaining to you guys before, to dial these boats in, it's really important to make sure that you have the right OEM equipment on the boat so you don't void the warranty, but also be able to get the correct performance out of it. We've gone through prop after prop after prop trying to find the right thing, and Mercury's been there with us every step of the way. And, we have a choice. Like you said, the people pick what they want. Sean brought up a good point. It's the most quiet motor in the world. If you don't see that water coming out the side, you wouldn't even know it's on. So, we love our Mercuries, man. They're great.
My name is Jorge Arellano. I am a Florida Powerboat Club member, and I'm a big powerboat enthusiast. Some people collect cars, some people collect paintings. I collect performance boats, and I'm lucky enough to have a lot of Mercury powered boats. And I currently own right now a Sensation 36 with the 540 racing engine package, and it has just been a dream. Turnkey, reliability, never have to think about it, never have to do anything with it. Check the oil, check the fluids, and go. Mercury Racing's warranty program has stepped up its game. It has now allowed me to look for local Mercury authorized service centers to be able to work on my equipment.
My name is Michael Ciasulli. I am a proud member of the Florida Powerboat Club, and this is my 388 skater powered by Merc 1350s. I felt that the selection of the 1350 QC4 next generation turbo power that Mercury just came out with, combined with the number 8 outdrives, was the best package to go with. The boat sounds amazing. I mean, the turbos just whistle. It almost feels like you're driving a jet engine. It is extremely reliable. The manners around the dock for a high horsepower boat is amazing. It's all about having fun. I have an automobile dealership that gives me plenty of stress and plenty of aggravation. When I come out here, I want to enjoy myself. And I know with the confidence of those Mercury motors, I know that I'm going to have a good time and not worry about a thing.
My name is Stu Jones. I'm president and founder of the Florida Powerboat Club. And for about 25 years, I've been staging powerboating poker runs all over Florida, the Florida Keys, and the Bahamas. As an organizer, there's a huge responsibility to get hundreds of powerboats safely to far off destinations, often traveling offshore where there's no sight of land through miles of open water. Mercury Racing has really helped me to expand my comfort zone on these big events, as I've seen the reliability improve across a wide spectrum of motors, including stern drives and outboard engines as well. My own experience with Mercury Racing started about 8 years ago when I built my first Mercury Racing powered boat, a 2008 Nortec Pace boat. It was a Super V model with twin Mercury Racing 700 SCIs. And that was such a reliable boat, and it gave me the comfort in knowing that I could lead the pack and keep a good speed, let them follow all the way to the Keys, all the way to the Bahamas, and it was a fantastic experience. And more recently, my experience has been not so much with my own power plant, but with the QC4 platform, where we came out with the 1100s and the 1350s, and of course now the dual fuel 1550s. The fact that we can have this kind of horsepower on 93 octane pump fuel, it's just amazing what it does for an event organizer, because now I can run a big poker run and I don't have to worry about bringing a fuel truck to far off places that they couldn't reach. Since we started the Florida Powerboat Club back in the early 90s, we've had a lot of guys breaking and never finishing a poker run with attrition rates that could be as high as 20%. You know, that's, if you have 100 boats on a run, that's 20 guys that don't make it. But with Mercury Racing stern drive products and the new Verado outboards, the 400Rs, we've taken our attrition percentages down to single digits, and rarely do we see a DNF due to a propulsion issue. With Mercury Racing stern drive power under the hatches or quad 400s hanging off the transom, I can tell my Florida Powerboat Club members heading for Key West to go boldly and finish the poker run in style. After all, Duval Street is waiting.